I like the sound. It's chainsaw-ish, as it should be, and not
because it's a chainsaw.
Yeah, but not all games get that. Sadly.
Yeah.
But the gun feel in this game is exceptional. Good.
That's because it's made by ENG.
Yeah, they know their shooting stuff.
Yeah.
I think they have never made a bad shooter.
That's right, but I would actually say the two shooters they made with a distinctly not so good gun feel, or not as good gun feel, are actually Doom 3 and Quake 4.
Yeah, but that was their bad time.
Yeah.
And now they are back, and
funnily enough, the game where I thought that they actually still got it is one that was slagged off by a lot of people, which was Rage.
I actually never played that.
Which was slagged off by a lot of people because they expected a real open world FPS Fallout-like, because it was published by Bethesda, but it was still an id game, so it was open world, but it was very, well, linear.
It-ish?
Yeah. It was open world-ish, yes. So it was a lot more linear than your usual Bethesda game, because at its heart it was an id game. So that means it wasn't exactly like a super open world thing, but it definitely had the gun feel.
That is the most important.
Especially when you consider that you had like, I think like 5 or 6 different weapons, but you had different ammo types for almost every weapon.
Hey, bro.
So for example, your basic revolver had 4 different ammo types.
I like the shotgun.
It's nice, definitely. And yeah, stuff like that.
Lockdown disengaged.
So
Doors now open.
Yeah.
Hydra. Hydra? Oh right, last time we talked about Captain Hydra.
Yes. And the people who are
these stupid idiots who are crying yeah before
because they've never read a comic before.
Yeah, or just because it's the internet and everyone can have an opinion.
Can I talk about a comic book? I recently started reading, it's a bit older. Actually, it isn't a bit older because the second cycle just finished its run. I recently started reading American Vampire. Have you ever heard of that one?
I know American Werewolf in Paris.
Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with that.
And it's a movie.
Yes. It's comic book published by Vertigo, DC.
Oh, those guys I like.
Yes.
So more or less the Adult Swim of DC.
Yeah, it's their adult imprint. Their mature imprint, so to speak.
Adult is
the first 5 issues were co-written, or rather had a second story that was written by Stephen King.
Interesting.
Main writer is Scott Snyder, who has in later years come to fame as the current writer for New 52 Batman, and before that for Detective Comics Batman. I'm still planning on reading his New 52 run because apparently it's actually pretty good, or at least readable. And he's done some other rather interesting horror stuff. But yeah, currently I'm reading this, and the concept is that, well, the titular American Vampire is actually just one of numerous species of vampire. So the classic Bram Stoker Dracula vampire is actually basically just the European.
So a bit like the original myth of vampires, where you have the Greece, you have about 8 or 10 different not Scandinavian ones, they actually weren't those, but the Slavic ones,
yes,
there are more or less 8 or 10 different ones, surprisingly.
Yeah.
By the way, the Greeks ones were called Lamias, after the queen, who offended the gods and was cursed to live eternal and drink blood and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, the classic Bram Stoker Dracula style vampires are actually the European species, so to speak.
So and Bram Stoker thingy.
Yeah, and when one of them inadvertently sires, inadvertently and by accident sires a new vampire in America, that one exhibits a completely different new set of abilities, weaknesses, and powers.
Cool.
And basically the story follows this one titular American vampire through the ages beginning in 1880 something up to I'm at issue 10 now and it's 1935 in Las Vegas.
Interesting.
And also other
You should
people.
give me those.
I can do that. There's also some spin-offs about the Vampire Hacking Society of the Vessels of the Morningstar, I guess they're called. I think I'm not sure right now.
That sounds...
So yes,
about
of
right.
course, those exist too.
So, 2 Hell Knights,
The
no
core
biggie.
temperature is now stabilized.
and
Whee!
And it also follows a second American vampire who was actually sired by the first American vampire,
Oh.
who did that to save her life after she was munched on by a cabal of classic European vampires.
Om nom nom. Did you know that a ghoul is not a undead thingleding, but a Arabic demon?
Authorization. Olivia
Nope.
Pierce.
Yeah, they're actually Arabic demons who
0.
feed on the flesh of the dead.
Ah. Well, I knew the feasting on the flesh of the dead part, but
Yeah, that's more or less.
yeah.
That's why Raja al Ghul is the face of the demon. Or was it head of the demon? I always
She
mix
is
that up.
trying to tear open the portal between our worlds.
Actually, his name's supposed to be Rage.
Whatever.
I just said it wrong in the.
Yeah, but I would actually ask an Arabic speaker. That would.
I actually think it's Rage. Either way, the pronunciation of the comic text is supposed to be Rage.
Yeah, but you know how.
Yeah. What did she just do?
If you would have paid attention, you would know. But everything short, she's blowing up the generator to produce a meltdown, which will open a big gate to hell and bring on a full demonic invasion. And I'm too stupid to eat.
Yes, you are.
And he's dead. So, since we got this done, till next time.
Are you sure?
The system won't allow
We're
anyone
barely
but
Oh, no,
minutes
there's
in.
still speaking.
Yes.
We will have to shut down the Argent Tower manually.
So we're barely 8 minutes in.
Well, that may be.
We still have some time. We don't have.
Okay, then I can die a few times.
Yes.
Or shoot someone in the face.
Yes.
Whee! Yeah, I'm keeping this place a bit shorter. I'm not searching for everything everywhere.
Ah.
That's why my stats are so bad.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. That's good. Sir. Get sir. Good.
Always the blondes.
Either way,
Yes,
Read American Vampire is actually really good. Also, it's
I got that.
Olivia
Yeah.
is using the tower to
reading
drill a
that it also
doorway
deals,
into
with
their world. You can prevent her from
basically
opening the
the
gate
war of
by
the old
disabling
versus
the
the new
tower
clans
induction
in the new
filters.
world, and these hidden cabals of old world vampires who have huge parts of the USA in their iron fist and all that. It actually reads a lot like a Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah, I was
Comic book.
probably inspired by that.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely say that. Considering that, well, the titular American Vampire, the main character, Skin is Sweet, starts off as an Old West outlaw, and by the time 1935 rolls around, he's a brothel owner in Las Vegas. That's definitely very Vampire the Masquerade.
Well, it's more or less every vampire story for a long time.
Yeah. I think the only exception is that he very much revels in his inhumanity, so he probably would be much more Sabbat than something like that.
Well, there
So
are a lot of people who... But I don't think those... so things first. Kerala, Shabbat, that's not really black and white.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can't say those are the good, those are the bad. They're both pretty shitty.
They're both pretty fucking grey. It's just that usually the Sabbat is a lot darker than the Camarilla.
Yeah,
Especially
it's a
when-
society which...
Especially with the social Darwinism and when the Shimishi come into play. Because you don't want to have those fuckers
no
around.
one wants to have one of those fuckers playing with one.
It's basically like the Joker and the rest of Batman's rogues gallery.
Yeah, a bit. But they're actually freedom fighters against the who wants to stop the Armageddon. So
Yeah.
not really the bad guys.
In contrast to the Camarilla, who claim that the Gehenna is a lie and that the
Yeah.
Antediluvians are not existing, and neither does Cain, and that it's all.
Funny
just,
thing is, one of the big bosses of the Camarilla is knows actually an antediluvian. So
Yeah,
well, fuck that.
he is willfully lying to keep his own power. What are you doing?
I'm waiting till you finish talking, and so I can say till next time.
I'm done talking.
Till next time.
Till next time.